What's going on, guys? I'm wearing the same shirt in a lot of my videos, but I don't even care. Anyways, did you hear the news that freaking James Gunn, yes, that James Gunn that everybody was dragging through the dirt for some jokes he made 10 years ago? I don't really care if you hated him or not, whatever, we all have different opinions. But, yes, Disney's James Gunn, former Disney's James Gunn, Guardians of the Galaxy's James Gunn, is coming to the DCEU. That was very overdramatic, but I have to say, I have been talking about James Gunn possibly coming to the DCEU for a while now, and how I thought it would be an amazing move for WB to get James Gunn and have him come over for a Green Lanterns movie or a Justice League Dark movie. But one thing I didn't think they were gonna do, and I'm 100% on board for, is apparently James Gunn has come aboard to write Suicide Squad 2 with the possibility to direct Suicide Squad 2, and I'm all for that. Now, the news coming out about this is that it will not be a sequel to Suicide Squad. Apparently, there was a script already made for Suicide Squad 2. It was supposed to dive into the characters more and just be a whole nother story. There were also rumors that it was supposed to have Black Adam in it. All of this jazz, but then The Rock's too busy, so he can't be in it. So whatever. I don't really know what was supposed to happen with Suicide Squad 2. But now, apparently, James Gunn is gonna come on board, and he's basically gonna kind of reboot the Suicide Squad. He's not gonna do that first movie. It's not gonna matter. He's just gonna kind of do whatever he wants. But I don't know if he's gonna use some of the same characters. I don't think he's gonna recast characters. There is no way in hell that WB will allow him not to use Harley Quinn. They're gonna be like, no, Harley Quinn's gotta be in your movie. And personally, I don't think James Gunn would have an issue with that. But will he bring back Will Smith? Will he bring in new characters to be on the Suicide Squad? Because the Suicide Squad basically is just made up a bunch of villains, so he could bring on some B-list villains and stuff like that. I would love for him to bring on some more Batman villains, which would be pretty awesome, although pretty much almost everybody in Suicide Squad has fought Batman at some point. Anyways, the cool thing about James Gunn working on Suicide Squad is he's so good at bringing characters that people have never heard of and making them relatable, making them awesome. And I know some of you people out there are going to be freaking out and be like, oh man, what is he going to make them have a dance-off and blah, 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 blah. First off, that was Disney, okay? Let's just slow your roll, and freaking WB learned that it can't be like Disney anymore. It learned that with Justice League. Have you not seen how Justice League is? Have you not seen how bad that movie did at the box office? WB knows, look, we can't be Disney. We gotta be our own. Let's stay true to our characters. Let's believe in our directors. All that kind of jazz. James Gunn knows how to make solid movies. And if you think that James Gunn's just all happiness and having dancing trees doing crap in his movies, no. Go watch some of this stuff. Every time somebody says James Gunn's too soft or he's too like happy-go-lucky with his movies, go watch Super. Go freaking watch Super with Ellen Page and the dude from The Office, I'm forgetting his name right now. Go watch that movie. And if you think that James Gunn is soft, holy crap, that movie will change your opinion about James Gunn. Back to the main thing we're talking about, and that is James Gunn coming to the DCEU to do Suicide Squad. I think is 100% amazing, and other people in the comic book industry think this is amazing too. A bunch of different comic book artists and writers have said they are totally down with this idea, but one of the biggest people that is already wanting to sign up for freaking Suicide Squad is Dave Bautista. Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy wants to be in Suicide Squad 2 already. He literally quote tweeted the freaking Deadline article talking about James Gunn coming to the DCEU, and he said, where do I sign up? This is awesome. And Dave Bautista is a pretty big guy. You know, he's a former professional wrestler and, you know, now turned movie star. And I think he's a really good actor, especially coming from, like, a lot of people try to be, you know, a lot of wrestlers try to be actors. Not many, sorry, I can't talk today. Not many of them do very well when they try to branch out to movies. But I think Dave Bautista is one of the few that has excelled in movies. And him being on the freaking Suicide Squad cast, like, there's so many possibilities who he could be. I know some people were saying he could be King Shark. Some people were saying he should be Bane. Other people said he might be Solomon Grundy. Like, those are all really awesome characters that James Gunn, I think, could destroy. Like, not like in a bad way. He could destroy them in an awesome way. Like, he could just make them so freaking great. Destroy was a terrible word to use. But I think he could make them really awesome and just bring them to life and just show other people like, yeah, you know, this awesome character, boom, let me just, you know, played by Dave Bautista, bada bing, bada boom. So if you can't tell with me stumbling all over my words, I'm excited about this. I was actually a fan of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. You know, even though with the silliness endings of how they fought their villains and stuff like that, yeah, it kind of wasn't that great. But James Gunn did do some cool stuff that I did really enjoy. He made me care about characters that I'd never even heard of, which were the Guardians of the Galaxy in the first one. And in the second movie, he killed somebody. He killed a big character, which is something Marvel never does. I mean, they just did it in Infinity War, but before that, they didn't really kill that many characters. James Gunn did that in his second movie. So I like that he didn't really care about like, oh, I gotta save every character because, you know, they stay alive all the time, and that doesn't really happen. People die all the time. So I like that James Gunn was able to do that in his movies. Like I said, if you've seen any other of his movies besides Guardians of the Galaxy, he does have like just this knack for creating drama or making just craziness happen. And when you're gonna be dealing with the Suicide Squad, a group of anti-heroes and villains on a team that are being forced to do stuff they don't want to do, and it's just a bunch of mishmash of personalities, I think this is brilliant. I think this is so brilliant to have James Gunn come on and direct Suicide Squad 2. If he's gonna direct, trust me, I pretty much think if he's gonna write this damn thing, he's gonna direct it. Like, I'm pretty sure all they're waiting for is like, alright, how much do you want so we can direct Suicide Squad 2. And with Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2 just doing gangbusters at the box office, I'm pretty sure WB is going to be like, what, you want 15 million? Done. 20 million? Done. Whatever. Well, I think they're going to give James Gunn whatever he wants, especially if he's going to stay on and be able to help build the freaking DCEU after Suicide Squad 2, or just helping him build some stuff going forward, because he was somebody that had his hands in the building of the MCU after he got on. He did help with stuff like that. So I'm pretty interested to see what he could do. He's a fantastic world builder, and we'll just keep going. And he's a huge comic book nerd. He talks about comic books and just stuff like that all the time. So I'm excited to see what James Gunn could do in the DCEU. Anyways, guys, I've made a whole bunch of videos, and they need your love. They are right here. I even made a Flash video. Go check that out. That's insane, right? I made a Flash video about episode 1. Go check that out. Other videos. Show them some love. Give them some likes. Leave them some comments. Also, hit that subscribe button for all, you know, things nerdy and geeky on this channel. As always, I am your host, JUICEbox. Remember, when you wake up in the morning, ask yourself something. Have I had my daily dose of juice? See you guys next time. Bye!